Okay, I am live. Now let's go and come on, get it up. There we go. And no, it's not for kids. Save. Let's pop out my chat and bring it over here. There we go. And there. Now back to StreamYard and bring that up. Hello, Marshall. How are you? Welcome in. I'm glad to see you. And I am going to get my crafting on. I've started this, restarted it 3 times. So let's see how I like it this time. I'm good. I hope you are. Yes, I am doing good. Maybe a little tired, but I'm doing good. Good, good, good. So, how is your holiday weekend? Mine is going fine so far. Went to church today. And I am so hoping that my son tells me that I have this coming week off. I'm hoping. But we shall see. Because I need extra time to recuperate from last week. It was quite a week. I'm glad you are having a good holiday weekend. I am too. Is there any plans for New Year's Eve? I'm doing the holy rolling thing. And I think I'm at the 8 o'clock time. So I just need to think about what I'm going to do for 30 minutes before I get myself up there and I don't know what to do. But I'm sure that I can. I'm going to roll from channel to channel supporting each of you. Thank you. That will be fun. I am so looking forward to that. That is going to be a lot of fun. I'm not sure what time it's starting. Here on the West Coast, I'm behind everybody. Pacific Northwest, whatever you want to call the time zone. So I don't know what time my time everybody's going to start, but I have the 8 o'clock spot, 8 to 8:30. And I need to, decide what I'm going to do, what kind of content I'm going to have during that time. But I'm going to make it New Year's-y. Let's see, 8 o'clock my time is 11 o'clock Eastern time. So I've got 11 to 11:30 Eastern time. I am so looking forward to a new year. I'm thinking I might make some New Year's resolutions, but I don't know. Are you making any New Year's resolutions? You don't have to tell me what they are. I was just, just asking. I think I might, but I'm not going to call them resolutions. I'm going to call them New Year's goals. Hello, Steals, the show, Crochet. How are you? And Mimi Cat Do. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in, both of you. Oh, me too. And I pray my mom is out the hospital by the new year. Oh my goodness. I hope so. I hope so. That would not be fun for her to still be in the hospital. So Steals the Show is Veronica, is that? And then we have Mimi. Marches. I think she meant to say Marshall. I'm Veronica, yes. Okay. Trying to get everybody's names straight. I'm never sure I'm getting the right names with the right people. So, well, how is everybody this evening? And how has your holiday time gone? And hello, Katrina. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Yes, my Christmas went well. My holiday weekend has gone well. How has everybody else's? I've heard about Marshall's, but has everybody else had a good holiday weekend? And let's see, with my sons and grandchildren. Cool. Do y'all have plans for New Year's Eve? I'm doing the Holy Rolling. I'm on at 8 o'clock to 8:30. Pacific time. 8 to 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's 11 to 11:30 Eastern. Hello, Bev. And I think I already said hello to Katrina. But hello, Bev. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. Don't forget. Don't forget. Yes. I need to remember that time. Definitely. So who else is following along with the Holy Rolling on New Year's Eve besides me and Marshall? I think I'm saying your name right. Gigi. Oh, hi. Hi, Gigi. How are you? Nice to see you. I am so glad you're here. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. I love that statement, that saying. It's just, yeah. It reminds me of whose I am. I was so excited to hear about your mom, Marshall Hurley. I stepped away from Mark's stream, but saw everything you wrote. Praise the Lord. Love you so much, sis. I think I missed what she wrote on how her mom was doing. But I do know that she's hoping her mom is out of the hospital by the new year. Praise for mom continue. Yes. Gigi, yes. I didn't know if you've seen it, and I was ready to tell you again. Please tell Holy. Yeah. What you crocheting now? I have started this like 3 different times because I didn't like the width of it. But this is going to be a dish mat for when I do dishes. I like the stitches I'm using, and I like the width now. So I'm just going to keep working on it. And your mom was moved from ICU today to a regular room. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I'm happy to hear that. And I hope that she gets home by New Year's Eve. And welcome in, Joe. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. God is good. That's about all I can say. I mean, he is so good. Definitely. Definitely. I love it when he works in people's lives and works in events, and you know, he is the healer. Oh, I know, he's good like that. Yeah. Definitely. He works miracles every day. And hello, Christie's Creations. Nice to see you. Welcome in. How is everybody? How are you all doing? And what are you working on? I am working on a dish mat, and I've restarted it at least 3 times because I didn't like the width of it, and I didn't like the stitch combination I was using. You know, stuff like that. So, but now I like the width and I like the stitch combination. Instead of switching from double crochet to single crochet every other stitch and back again, I'm switching every row. I'm switching on the rows instead of the stitches. So a whole row of double and then a whole row of single. I'm going to make 2 panels and then I'm going to crochet them together. Let's see, I'm making a crochet bag. It's my very first original pattern. Yeah. My very first original written pattern is in testing right now. And I am so excited to be able to put it up for sale. I can't wait. I'm attempting a cable scarf. That is cool. That is cool. It should be, should end up being really nice. I love cables. Although I haven't really made anything with cables yet. They are, I mean, depending on the ones you choose, they are cool. They're neat. And I love them. Good night, y'all. Time for me to go to bed. Okay. See you later and sleep well, Veronica. I think I got your name right. And we shall see you next time. Have a good Good evening. Sleep well. Yeah. Okay. I can call you V. Okay. Definitely. Sleep well. God bless. Definitely. Hello, Brenda. Nice to see you. How are you doing? And are you working on anything special? I am going to do this. I've got it copied. Now, let's do this and this. Push that. And then pin message. There we go. That's a good way to do it. Just in case anyone wants to come up and craft with me, that would be cool. Yeah, I had a few people up here last night with me. I had Dana up here, and I had oh goodness, I had Angel's Army up here, and Fordman was up. Definitely. So anyone who wants to come up here with me can, because the link is up there. So Brenda, how are you doing? Are you having a good holiday weekend? And yep, everybody's saying hi. I'm doing good. And how are you doing? I'm crocheting a shawl for your daughter. How is Shirley Kay doing? I just love her so much. She is probably either on a plane coming back from Eastern Washington, or she has already gotten home. I'm not sure which. Yeah, she went to visit her significant other for Christmas. So I'm sure she's doing great. I have been blessed with very good weekend. Good. I have too, actually. And I'm so looking forward to New Year's Eve. And I think, oh, hello, Shonda. Nice to see you. I think I'm going to talk on not New Year's resolutions, but New Year goals for my portion of the Holy Rolling. Because it's always good to set goals, especially at a time when everybody's setting new goals or what have you. I don't like the word resolutions because, I mean, resolving to do something and setting a goal, I mean, a lot of times you resolve to do something and it never happens. And, you know, you forget about it and go, you know, move on. But when you set a goal, it's more, and here I am doing my talk now instead of waiting until the first. I just think, I don't know, there's something different that happens in my mind between goal and resolution. I mean, with a resolution, I can take it or leave it. But with a goal, I mean, that's something I want to do. That's something I want to strive for. So, yeah, I'll go deeper into it on New Year's Eve. Definitely. Definitely. So, Shonda, are you working on anything special? Anything special or not special? I don't know. I'm working on what I was working on last night, but between last night and now, I've restarted it 3 times because I didn't like my stitch combination and I didn't like the width. Now I like the width and I like my stitch combination. Just been working on my wrap today. Good. Are you working from a pattern or are you making your own? I had to frog 4 rows earlier. Uh-oh. Yeah, I've had this many rows done and frogged the whole thing at least 2-3 times. because I just wasn't happy with the way it looked and how much yarn I was using. So, yeah. Now I'm happy with both. I just, realized that the blanket stitch is not going to look good on everything. Where you do one stitch, a double crochet, one stitch, single crochet, one stitch, double crochet. It's not going to look good on everything, and with every type of yarn. And so I'm doing something else. Let's see. Oh, it's from Bag O' Day. Okay. It's a herringbone stitch. I've not tried one of those. This is the color I got for the other side of my dish mat. It's, what color is this? Does it even say? Here we go. Turquoise. So I've got turquoise on one side and white on the other. I love blues and bluish greens, and I like purples, lighter purples and violets. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. I couldn't find any more white, so I took the next best thing and used another color that I like. I went and got it today because one side is going to take 2 skeins of this and the other side is going to take 2 skeins. I have 2 skeins of white and 2 skeins of the turquoise. So I am excited to see what this is going to look like. Definitely. Definitely. And if anybody wants to come up here with me and craft, you are more than welcome to. I have pinned the link. So all you have to do is push on the link up there where the pin is and come on up. Well, let's see. Bevy's crafty plans. Oh, I didn't see that before. Good night, Bevy. Sleep well. I'm pretty sure you're probably already off by now, but yeah. Anyway, oh, everybody, don't forget to hit the like button, or commonly known as the thumbs up button. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and click on the bell that comes up next to the subscribe button after you subscribe, so that you get notifications of when I'm going to be on and all that kind of stuff. And when I upload videos. Yes. I have not, this last week, I don't think I uploaded any videos, and I did not do many lives, so I decided to come on last night and tonight. So yeah. Okay, this side is looking a bit cattywampus. I think I will make me a few dishcloths after I get wrap done, or if I get bored before I get it done. You're sounding like me. I have things that I frogged because I got bored with it and didn't want to do it anymore. Yeah. Like one of the sweaters I was making. I finished one, but I didn't finish the other one. I may try to do it again, but use just one color yarn instead of trying to, make some stripes on it or whatever. What did I have for dinner? Spaghetti. We had spaghetti for dinner, and it was yummy. I don't eat a lot of it because it can upset my tummy if I do, but I do love it. Oh, hello, Jane. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can I have a plate? Well, I could dish you up a plate because there are some leftovers. But you'd have to come get it. I have to be careful with spaghetti too. Yeah. And I don't make it too often because it does mess up my husband's stomach. Sis Jane, how are you feeling today? Yeah. I second that question. So what did everybody else have for dinner tonight? Me too, Gigi, but the problem is my favorite food is spaghetti. Yeah, mine too. My number one favorite food, and the older I get, the less able I am to eat it. But I do better if I don't have anything acidic. I can't even drink apple juice, let alone orange juice or, I can't have anything. Let's see. I had loaded barbecue fries. Oh, yummy. That sounds good. Tired, Brojo? Thanks for asking. Tired, huh? I'm sorry. Joe, oh, okay. You retracted. So, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Yeah. A little while ago before dinner, I was like sitting here trying to crochet and falling asleep while I was doing it. So, yeah. I love manicotti. Yeah. I don't think I've had manicotti. Either that or I've had it and didn't realize what it was called. I don't know. Thanks, you guys. I don't know if this is leftover side effects from the virus or what, but it's irritating. It may be leftover side effects. I changed my live time so I can support Kenny for a bit before I go on. Oh, that's cool. I have been craving lasagna. Yeah, that sounds good. I love lasagna too. Spaghetti and lasagna. And I like fettuccine Alfredo. I like it when they put chicken in it too. Chicken or shrimp. That's good stuff. At least I think so. I had originally planned to make lasagna for Christmas, but we had barbecue because Brojo made me crave it when he was cooking out. Haha. I was going to work another row, turned around, and my pug had a toy in his mouth, staring me down. So time to play tug of war. Oh my goodness. Puppy dogs. Yep. $11 your time is 8 my time. No, I got it from the barbecue place. Ah, that's a good way to do it. Be right back. Okay. See you in a few. Let's see. Oh, okay. I would love to try Georgia barbecue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just about every place does barbecue different. But who knows? It's wonderful, huh? I'm the only crazy one that was out in 1 degree weather. Oh my heavens. Weather that cold and you're outside barbecuing? I I am glad that I don't live in a place anymore where it gets that cold. Um, I mean, we have been below freezing and in the teens before here, but um, we've never, as far as I can remember, gotten down to 1 degree here. Let's see. Hi, Holly. Good to see you. 2, yes. Aren't pets the sweetest? They are, aren't they? Only I am fine right now without a pet. If I need a pet fix, I go see my friend Shirley and have a little fun with her her little chihuahua. That's what I do. But you know, pets are a lot of work and money. So I'm just not ready for a pet right now. Don't know if I ever will be. Because pets are a lot of work. I'm full on pets. Yeah, we had 2 big dogs for a long time while my kids were growing up. And after those 2 dogs passed on, I was full on pets too. I was ready to be petless. That's funny how I said that. Petless. I don't know. Maybe someday I will want to have another pet. But I think it will be a small pet, like a small dog, or, well, I don't think my husband will go for a cat. So maybe a small dog. Even though he really likes big dogs. Neither of us can take care of a big animal. Just physically not able to. Brenda says hello to Joe. I can't handle a big dog. Yeah. I mean, you'd take them to the vet and you'd have to sit on them so the doctor can, look at them and give them their shots. It's ridiculous. But it's amazing what you can do when your adrenaline is moving. These two were brother and sister, but one time they got into it. And, the male dog was winning. I ran over there, picked him up by the nape of the neck, and I threw him. I threw him. What? I'm gone by Dana a hot dog. Only thing is, she had to eat it before it goes bad. Huh? I think I get it now. Aw. That's her dog, huh? Yep. Now, by hot dog, do you mean like, now I'm not talking the food, but dachshund? Yes, a flying dog, because he did go flying. And I don't think I ever saw him fight again with her, because I let him know that I was the alpha and not him. That's what you got to do. You got to let him know you're the boss. Get her a stuffed animal doggy. Yeah. Oh, where is that one? It's here somewhere. One of the stuffed animal doggies that we have. And I have no idea where it got off to. I thought it was on the couch, but it's not. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the food. That's the only dog she can get in our house. Not even a stuffed animal? Stuffed animal dog would be great. But Shonda, with food, she could at least get full. Oh, jeez. That's too much. Yep, but she can't hug it. Right, she can't. At least with a stuffed animal dog, she can hug it. Hey, and you could get an amigurumi pattern and you could make her the stuffed animal dog. You only need to know how to do single crochets and how to crochet in the round. Tia Joe for other pets for her. Yeah. You could make her a stuffed animal dog. That would be cool. And I bet you she'd love it. Your foot have to do, Shonda, idea of stuffed animals. Yeah. Definitely. That is a very good idea. Oh. Oops. There's one thing about this cotton yarn that I am using. The different plies separate, and then you end up getting your hooks stuck because they're separated. It's kind of irritating, but I can work with it. This is what kind? Premier Home. This is the first time I've worked with anything Premier. It's 85% cotton and 15% polyester. Oh, yeah. I know what that's like. I turned that off on my phone because I didn't want it to write for me. I wanted to do my own writing so that if I made a mistake, it wasn't caused by the oh, what do they call it? Yeah, the spell correct thingy or whatever. Sometimes those phones can really mess up what you are wanting to say. Yes, they can. And they can put words in there for you that you don't necessarily want to have it put in there. Yep. Uh-huh. And I've definitely, I mean, I've had it put things, you know, a different word from what I was trying to write. I've had it do that, and I didn't notice it, and sent, and, you know, got back an LOL from somebody because of what it said. And the fact that it didn't make any sense. Sometimes it can be funny. But you know, sometimes I can be talking and thinking one word and say a different word. Or I can be typing something, thinking one word, and my fingers just automatically type something different. Have you been texting more than one person and send your message to the wrong one? Uh-huh. I have. I have. It happens. And I've gotten texts from people that meant to send it to somebody else. Uh-huh. Definitely. And it's kind of funny. You know, I have to write back and tell him, sorry, didn't mean to send that to you. Meant to send it to so-and-so. Or if they send me something that's for somebody else, I text them back and say, I don't think this was meant for me. And then I get an LOL back. Yep. I've had that happen. And it is funny. Definitely. Yep. So does anybody in here have a New Year's goal that they're going to make for the new year? I think for me, my goal is to become more proficient at writing patterns. That is a goal. I don't like to make resolutions. I'd rather make goals. But that will be just one of my goals. I think another one would be being in the Word a lot more often. I've gotten this far. Just to learn more crochet. Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely a good goal. Definitely. I have got so much to learn. I mean, as long as I've been crocheting, I still don't know it all. So I would say the same for myself. Learning more crochet. Let's see. Thanks for letting me hang in your chat. Julie, going to surf around, got my belt on, so I'm sure I'll see you around. Okay. You have a good evening, and we will see you. We will see you around. If not in my live, maybe in someone else's. Definitely. So have a good evening, and God bless you too. And patterns, yeah. Yep. I want to also do more knitting with needles, and become proficient at reading those patterns. I have some patterns Sisidora sent, so I think I will pick out a few to try and do. Yeah. And, you can pick, harder and harder patterns as you learn more. Definitely. The first patterns I ever started on when I first started using patterns was when I started doing, I made some amigurumi stuffed animals for Christmas gifts. I made stuffed Pikachus, and I made stuffed teddy bears, 2 different kinds. And I gave those out to the kids of my family and extended family. I tried that this year, didn't work out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe try and revisit it later. But I will try again. Good. I was just on a time limit. Yes. For Christmas. Yeah. Do it sometime when you're not on a time limit. That way you can sit with the pattern and read through it and look up what you don't understand. And then after you've read through it and understand it, you can use the pattern, because that's, the best way to use a pattern is to read through it and make sure you understand it all first, and then you start working on it. Of course, I'm impatient, and I don't always do that when I should. And I just go headlong into it and then wonder why it doesn't look right. Yep. Dana is really good with patterns. Yeah. I made her poinsettia, not doily, whatever it's called. And yeah, she's good at writing them too. Not just at explaining them, but she's good at writing them. Definitely. She is a good person to ask. She is a good person to ask, because she knows, she knows how to explain stuff in lay terms really well. Furious Fragment. Not sure who that is, so keep on the lookout. Hello, Furious Fragment. Nice to meet you. Big fan, huh? Have you been in my lives before? Watching you since at least 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. Do you crochet or knit or do any crafts? Any other crafts, because crocheting and knitting is Well, I consider, well, crafts are art too. Am I knitting? No, I am crocheting today. Um, but I have recently learned how to knit. I am new to the knitting world. I am a mechanic. You repair, oh, you repair motorbikes. Hey, that's an art in itself. Because, like, you have to study and know a lot of stuff to be a mechanic. Definitely. Repairing bikes is not always easy. Have you ever taken like an old bike and refurbished it? Yeah. With fuel injected system are harder to repair. Ah, yeah, I'm sure. I have a nephew that lives in South Carolina and he races bikes. Um, I think dirt bikes. He does dirt bike racing. No ice. Noise. Huh? I don't I don't understand that, but that's okay. That would be cool to be able to take a motor apart and put it back together. Yeah, I'm sure it would, but it's not my cup of tea, so to speak. I would rather write a pattern than take a motor apart and put it back together. Definitely. Definitely. I guess it's just whether you like something or not. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good width. I used to enjoy my husband and brothers working on cars. Oh, until they got mad Oh, until they got mad and then you didn't enjoy it anymore. Okay. I get it. I get it. Yeah. I changed my own battery once. And there was a time when I changed my own oil, but I don't do that anymore. Just not really into it. Yep. So, did you guys get anything fun for Christmas? I got a calendar, and I got a new water bottle, and I got some metal straws. Amber alert. Okay. Okay. I'm not out driving, so I can't be on the lookout for what they were talking about. Let's see. Best I have done is to change a battery or put air in a tire. I have put air in a tire before. And let's see, I have changed the oil on a car before. I have never changed a tire before. I have always had somebody else do that for me. So I have tried to put the front bumper back on my car before. With help. With help. But yeah. I have not done much else. I've checked my oil before and put more in. But that's about it. That's as far as it goes. I need anything else, and I call roadside assistance because it's paid for by my insurance. Yep. Roadside assistance. This is getting bigger and bigger. Let's see, I want to see something. Wow. Only one person participating, but 3 viewers. Let's see. I got an advent calendar with yarn in it from Dora and bought myself a couple gifts for Christmas. Cool. One of these days, I am going to get myself an advent calendar thingy for Christmas. Because those look cool. Definitely. They look cool. I saw Granny D working on hers. You know, one of these days I am going to finish the calendar blanket that I was making. It was a Jada in Stitches one. And it was the one for this year, 2020. I have maybe 3 or maybe 4 months of squares left to make. And then we'll see what her next calendar blanket is going to be. But I need to finish this one first. And maybe that will be next on my list of things to do, is to finish the squares for that calendar blanket. Yep. Never heard of a calendar blanket. Yeah, it's a blanket. It depends on what kind you're doing, but the kind that she was having us do is there was a different square for each month. And so it would be 12 squares, and then at the end of the month, you sew them together. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the year, you sew them together. End of the month. Am I with it? No. But yeah. At the end of the year, and I am behind, way behind. I'm at least a few months behind on it. So I am going to go back. End of the month would work too. Well, yeah, if you have 2 of them, you can sew them together. You're right. But that's if you want to do them in order of months. I think I might switch them around and, not necessarily do them in order of month. But yeah, you can do that. It was like a patchwork type thing. Let me see if I can pull out some of the squares. I don't know whether I have it on top or not. Ah, here we are. Here they are. This is one of them. We'll call it January, even though I know it's not the January square. Then February. And these are done like join as you go type stuff. March. April. May. June. And July. I've got to do August, September, October, November, and December. I've got 5 squares that I need to do. I hope I didn't use up all of my green. I think I used up all of my green. Oh, I see. Okay. And she had like tutorials for each month. So I can go in and oh, yeah. Yeah, you should be able to do that. I don't have that green anymore. What did I do with it? Huh. I think I'll have to get more. Do you use yarn to sew that? Yes, you use yarn to sew them together. Or, you know, I have on this one here, I single crocheted everything together. So you can do it in different ways. I think with these though, I will sew them together. Yeah. Yep. And turn and single crochet this whole row. I like how I'm doing my stitches now. on this. And I'm going to make like 2 panels and crochet them together. Which will be cool. I made a dish mat for my mom, and she liked it. So, yeah. I think for the second panel, I just might use a different stitch, like maybe half double all the way through. And both sides will be different, or each side will be different. That's what I'm going to do. And I think I will use 1 whole skein of the white and then the other whole skein of like do a whole skein of white, and then instead of putting white on to finish it, I'm going to put the turquoise. Is that what I said this was? Yeah, turquoise on the other half. That sounds really cool. But by the time I finish it, I probably will use 4 skeins of yarn. Yeah, I think so too. I'm kind of really liking that idea. Only actually the other part, I'm not going to use a full skein on. I'll probably just use a half a skein with the other color. And then on the other side, I will use the full skein of the turquoise and half a skein of the white. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And then maybe when I go to connect it, I will put both colors together and yeah, I will use 2 threads instead of 1. That sounds cool. When I go to crochet them together, and I will use a double crochet all the way around for that. To make a hot pad, could you like make 2 dishcloths and sew them together so it would be thick? Yes, you can. I actually did something close to that, but instead of just sewing them together, I took it by the corners and folded it up on the 4 sides. I don't know that I'm explaining that right, but yeah, you could do that. I gave that one to my mom. I need to make me some kitchen stuff now since Christmas is over. Yes, you can make for yourself. Yep, I like that idea. Yeah. My mom liked it. I gave it to her for Christmas. The hot pad I made. Yeah, I did. Just make it longer, fold over, and sew the edges. Yeah, you can do that too. Definitely. There are a lot of ways you could do it. Definitely. I am really going to like this. I am really going to like it. And you know, you don't have to use a pattern. You can just do your own thing. You know, because I didn't use a pattern for mine. I just made it wide and long enough so that I could, you know, fold over the corners. To make it look like it was a corner to corner, even though it wasn't. I think I would like to make one on my own. Yeah. You know, something like that is a good, you can start with that and then try other things. Because that's what I did. I started with small stuff and then moved up. I made, and I was surprised. I did use a pattern for the granny squares, but I made someone a granny square purse, and the granny squares had a heart in the middle of it. And I pretty much put it together the way I wanted to put it together. And yeah. Do most stitches work together? Pretty much. Right now, I am using 1 row of double and 1 row of single. 1 row of double, 1 row of single. And then on the other side, I think I'm just going to do all half double. Yep. There's so much I want to learn. Yeah. But don't try to learn everything. You know, don't try to do it too fast. But definitely go at your own pace. I mean, if you can learn it pretty fast, then do it. Definitely. Gonna take time. Yes. You know, I've been crocheting for, oh gosh, I'm not even sure how many years. I didn't count. Probably off and on for well, for at least 30 years, off and on. And I'm still learning new stuff. I'm still learning new stuff. Hello, hello, Fiber Floozy. Nice to meet you. I mean, meet you. I've already met you because I'm subscribed to you. But nice to see you is what I meant to say. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. We are just talking about different crochet type stuff and patterns and that kind of stuff. And I am making a dish mat for when I wash dishes by hand, because there are some dishes that I do not want to put in the dishwasher. So, yeah. So that's what we're talking about. We've been on a bunch of different subjects since I came on at 7 o'clock. Goodness, it's almost 9 o'clock already. Shoo! I am finishing a knit hat for Mr. Fiber. Cool. I need to do more on my, I recently learned to knit, and I need to do more on my knitting needles and on my knitting looms. But crochet is my main yarn art. That's what I like to call it, yarn art. Because to me it is an art. It is, definitely. But I do 3 different kinds of yarn art. Fiber arts, yes, that's the word for it. It's fiber arts. Yeah, because you put different stitches together and it makes a pattern. And art is, I mean, even when you're like doing a picture of a person, you are putting different shapes and lines together to make that. And that's what we do with our yarn. So yes, it's fiber arts. Definitely. Definitely is. At least that's my take on it. And I'm sure, a lot of people think it is. Not just us three. So I have a couple dish mats made by Mr. Fiber's aunt. She did them in the waffle stitch. Oh, now that's a nice stitch. I did think about doing it in the simple Tunisian stitch, simple Tunisian crochet stitch, but for some reason I decided not to. I don't know why. But the other side of this, I was thinking of doing in half double crochet, because I am making 2 panels and crocheting them together. Of course, I could use the waffle stitch for the other side. That would be cool. Definitely. Because I like how that stitch looks. Double thickness, yes. Double thickness. I made one for my mom. It was, I think I made it all double crochet. And it is double thickness. I want it to be thicker than like a towel that you would put down to put your wet dishes on. And I think the side I'm doing now is probably going to be the bottom, or what I use as the bottom. That's what I think I'm going to do. And then figure something out for the other panel to make it double thick. Definitely. And I'm also thinking that when it gets to 9 o'clock, I will close my live down, because I don't want to be on till midnight like I was last night. I want to do, I have so much I want to do in the new year. Yeah. I have written my first pattern. It's a hooded cowl which has been called a scooty. And it is still in testing. So I'm just waiting to hear back. But this is something that I want to develop. My goal is to develop it and write a bunch more new patterns so that I can sell them. That's my main goal for the new year. Yeah. So that's, yeah, my main goal. My main goal when it comes to fiber arts. And then I have some ongoing goals as far as my walk with God is concerned. So, yeah, instead of making New Year's resolutions, for me, I just make New Year's goals. So I make goals for the year. Yes, I need to read the Bible more. Yeah, I read it on here, but I'm talking about reading it, not to other people, but to myself. I need to do more of that. Definitely. Definitely. And pray more. And listen more. Definitely. I have a armband on my arm that I wear. And it says, I promise to listen. And that goes for, listen while I'm praying, listen to God. I need to do so much more with that. Let's see. I never finished reading it in a year. Have came close. I did that all the way through one time. But I've never been able to do it again. I don't know why. And let's see. I am going to continue my wellness journey. Yes, that's another one for me. I need to keep my no, it's not, it's maintain. I need to maintain my weight throughout the year, so that I don't gain back all the weight that I lost. Because that's like over 40 pounds of weight that I lost, and I don't want it back. I like that. We really should read it through every year. Yes, we should. We should. But I never seem to finish it. I have at least 40 more to go. Yeah, you can do it. I know you can. For me, it's a matter of just keeping it off, because I am trying not to become a type 2 diabetic. Diabetes runs rampant in my family on my mom's side. And if I keep going up and down on my weight like that, I'm afraid I'm going to end up becoming diabetic. And my mom is a type 1 diabetic. So, yeah, I've got to be careful. With the carbs and the sugar, which during Christmas, it's really hard to do. But I am going to get back on the wagon and put myself back on a diabetic diet so that I don't become diabetic. I was borderline for a while there, and the doctor did put me on a diabetic diet. Shot up to 220, and I did not like how it felt. Yeah, because of all the food. Yeah, I was, when I was pregnant both times, I had gestational diabetes. And with my second, I did not take care of myself too well. Once I got to the point where I could actually eat and drink water and keep it down, I didn't really care what I put in my mouth. Which is probably not the best idea. So he ended up being 10 pounds, 2 ounces. And yeah, went to join your family, Fiber, and I'm already in it. Ah. Yeah, somehow I got, I think Facebook. No. YouTube took me out of your channel fiber, because I know that I had subscribed to you, and then I went to your channel again not too long ago, and I had to resubscribe. So I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure, but I am subscribed. Definitely. So, yeah, I don't know what I lost, like a bunch of subscribers recently. And I don't know why or how. Because it's like, I know that many people would not like unsubscribe from me. Because it was in the hundreds of people. Because like I had 3,700 and something, and now I have 3,500 and something. And people have been subscribing. So I don't know how my numbers went down. Whatever they're doing, I don't like it. They say that YouTube does a cleaning of old accounts. Yeah, they might. They might. I don't know. I am not sure how often they do it. But they should only do it like, oh wow, once every few years. And not so often. Definitely. Yeah. I am going to like this when I finish it. Okay, I am going to close my live down because I am getting tired, and I've been on for 2 hours. So I will see you all later. Have a good rest of the evening. May God bless you all, and be good out there to everyone. Yes, I'm glad you caught me too. See everybody later.